progenitor, the original Super Mario RPG for the SNES, the lineage of plumber-centric role-playing experiences has bifurcated. The Paper Mario series on one hand, the Mario and Luigi series on the other. Both feature highly interactive battle sequences, foes wandering the overworld map, and a certain kind of deranged humor that keeps one coming back for more. But whereas the former has been optimized for console play, the latter grew up on the Game Boy Advance and now makes its way to the DS in one fantastic voyage of an RPG. It's a peaceful day in the Mushroom Kingdom, as most days are, until a pandemic of epic proportions strikes the populace. Rather, it renders its victims into epic proportions. Behold the malady known commonly as the Blorbs, which may be the greatest name for a disease ever. The Blorbs. You just know that no good can come of the Blorbs. I gotta stop saying that. Anyway, a panel convenes at the palace where it's discovered that the cause seems to be the consumption of blorb shrooms. TJ's Tips for RPG Dumbasses Volume 3. If there's a foodstuff on the market that shares the name of a horrible disease, leave it the hell alone! Please roll your corpulence over there with Slade and Zeta, thank you. Anyway, while this convention's spinning its wheels trying to come up with a solution, Bowser makes an appearance, apparently dedicated to engagement in the civic process, until he sees Mario, at which point he becomes so enraged that he just has to act a fool. Upon his stunning defeat, he encounters a strange traitor in the forest who attempts to pass off a shady-looking mushroom as a 100% critical hit rate plumber-stomping solution. Man, talk about an easy sell. Bowser takes the bait and scarfs it down, and then just starts inhaling everything. Toads, heroes, princesses, a couple mallets, a clothing store, and then passes out. There is madness in this method! Lo and behold is that malapropising miscreant Fawful with another crackpot scheme to take over the world, starting with Bowser's own castle, which the dude can't abide. But the tyrant's gonna need help from deep within, namely those overall-clad heroes he just ate. As Mario and Luigi battle their way through the twists, turns, and interesting nerve endings inside the Koopa King, Bowser clambers throughout the overworld, enjoying his own RPG adventure. It's an uneasy piece, but necessary to bring down that grinning fool. Much like its brethren, the Mario and Luigi series finds a comfortable hybrid point between number crunching and classic serious platforming. Life's not always about beating up mooks and getting EXP. There's also jumping puzzles, crates to smash, and coordinated actions almost suspiciously designed for a red and green colored pair of brothers. Even the battle sequences are loaded with rewards for those willing to impart action and timing to the standard point-and-smack mechanics. That said, this is very much an RPG with plenty of upgradable equipment and a healthy brace of stats, from the power of one's punch to the slickness of one's stash. Aw yeah. The sound's well detailed, with some awesome renditions of classic Mario themes, including possibly the definitive cut of Peach's Castle. That said, there's significantly more voice acting than usual for the series, even if it is just Luigi crying or Mario attempting to convey a thought in generally Italian-sounding gibberish. Though the gameplay is refined and well-detailed, and this is their third outing after all, the real attraction is the craziness. To be playing this game with length is to skirt dangerously the hemlines of Fawful's speech. And it's not just this Joker. Nintendo continue to go all out with strange and marketable turns of phrase, classic references, and a healthy dose of just outright strange globbin'. The net effect is that your globbin will be overjoyed to enjoy this story inside, outside, or upside globbin'.